Bologna is known as la Dotta, la Grassa, e la Rossa.
But what does that mean? We're here to find out. We started in Piazza Maggiore, the historic heart of Bologna. There's something about standing in a place surrounded by medieval and Renaissance buildings that instantly transports you to another time. We went straight to Neptune's fountain, an iconic symbol of the city.
Neptune reigns over the sea mermaids that represent the four major rivers of the world: the Nile, the Danube, the Amazon, and the Ganges. But why there is water coming out of their boobs? We have no idea. Right here in Piazza Maggiore is the Basilica di San Petronio. From the outside, you'll notice the facade is unfinished, but nevertheless, it's absolutely stunning both inside and outside.
One thing that we really wanted to see was the Meridian Line. It's carved into the floor and uses sunlight to mark midday.
We weren't there at the right time to see it, but knowing how precise it is and that it's still accurate centuries later was so impressive.
Dotta, which means the educated or the learned, because Bologna has the oldest university in Europe.
The Archiginnasio was once the main building of Europe's oldest university, and it's breathtaking.
With its double arches and coats of arms covering the walls, the courtyard alone is worth a visit. But the upstairs is even more incredible.
We paid €3 each for admission. The ticket allowed us access to both the Anatomical Theatre and the Stabat Mater room. The theatre is where anatomy lessons were taught. It is an amphitheatre-shaped room with wooden benches looking down on a white marble table.
The desk of the lecturer stands above and is flanked by two eerie-looking skinned men wooden statues and Apollo looking down from directly above the table.
Sitting on the wooden benches, we couldn't help but wonder what it must have been like taking a class here almost 400 years ago.
We then went into the Stabat Mater room. We've been fortunate to have been in some of the most incredible libraries in the world: Trinity College in Dublin, the New York Public Library, and the State Library of Victoria in Melbourne, and this was no exception. With its old bookshelves and frescoed ceilings, it's the kind of place that made us want to reach out and touch the old books in order to soak up their knowledge. But we didn't.
The Archiginnasio was one of our favorite spots in Bologna. There's just something about it that felt timeless. Bologna's Due Torri are similar to Pisa's Leaning Tower. They are slightly less famous but no less impressive, and they have been standing here since the 1100s.
The taller one is nearly 100 meters high, and normally you can climb it for amazing views of the city. Unfortunately, it was closed for renovations while we were here, but even from the ground, they are absolutely incredible to see.
Unfortunately, the two towers are closed because they're working on the base.
It's all about the base.
I'm not sure that you can see this in the video, but the one on the right, leans actually quite a bit.
La Grassa, which means the fat because Bologna is known for its delicious food. Food is such a huge part of Bologna's culture, and the Quadrilatero Market District is the place to experience it.
Love a moment, baby, I'm a good time. I wanna move my blues away. Letting the music soothe my brain. Yeah, I won't feel my tears till the morning. If my love is broke, I'll ignore it.
Everywhere you look, there's fresh pasta, prosciutto and mortadella, and desserts.
DJ got me dancing to my heartbeat. Feeling it, feel the rhythm. Falling in love, dancing.
We grabbed a quick bite at Irnerio 20 Café to start our day. I had focaccia with spinach and mozzarella, and James went for an aubergine sandwich. Both were simple but so delicious.
I can feel the beat just for me. I can't get enough. I wanna sway my cares away. Letting the music soothe my brain. Yeah, play it all night, night. DJ got me dancing to my heartbeat. Feeling it, feel the rhythm. Falling in love, dancing to.
We're here at the Pizzeria da Michele. It was a recommendation, and we ordered a small pizza.
For lunch, we went to l'antica Pizzeria da Michele. The margherita doppia was massive with double mozzarella, and it was so big that it spilled out over the plate.
If you've ever had authentic Italian pizza, you know what we're talking about. We'd like to know, what's your go-to pizza topping when you're in Italy?
Dancing all night, stars.
Another foodie highlight was the Mercato di Mezzo, a covered market with so many options.
Heart beat, dancing all night, stars in my eyes. No sleep, dancing all night, dancing amazing. Heartbeat, feeling it, feel the rhythm. Falling in love, dancing to my heartbeat. Feeling it, feel the rhythm. All I need is a dance.
We couldn't resist the tortellini. Menekşe went with the spinach and ricotta in a sage butter sauce.
I'm dancing to my.
And I had the taleggio with walnuts. Both were topped with a ton of Parmesan and were absolutely perfect.
And La Rossa.
Because it's the city of red.
I give you that feeling.
Bologna is also known as the City of Red, and the buildings are in every shade of the color imaginable.
That you might fall in love. Yeah. One look is just enough. So hold me in your arms.
The Portici di Bologna are these walkways that are all around the city. Most of them are UNESCO listed. And I guess the reason that they're here is Bologna used to be a walled city. And to create space after the university was built and the city began to grow, they had to, they built up. And then to allow people to have a place to walk, they built these alleyways.
And these walkways are absolutely awesome because in summer they provide shade, and in winter, when it rains, they provide a dry space.
Don't know how I look in the nightlight.
If you know us, you know that we love to visit UNESCO sites. So we had to visit the Portici di Bologna, a new UNESCO site for us. We absolutely love these beautiful covered walkways and their incredible ceiling frescoes.
Why you down on earth? You look up to me. Do you know my worth? Every day you say that I'm a star, but oh, I'm bigger. I'm like the Milky Way, the Milky Way. I'm in the Milky Way. Why you down on earth? You look up to me. Do you know my worth? Every day you say that I'm a star, but oh, I'm bigger. I'm like the Milky Way, the Milky Way, Milky Way. Hold me in your arms and call me in the morning. Don't let anything stop you, babe. Oh, tell me all your secrets. You know that I'll keep it with me. Feels like you're up in space. I'm in the Milky.
Bologna has also a part of town which is called Little Venice, and the reason why is it has canals just like in Venice, and here's one of it.
Oh, I'm bigger. I'm like the Milky Way, the Milky Way. I'm in the Milky Way. Why you down on earth? You look up to me.
With its architecture, history, and food, Bologna conquered our hearts immediately, and we can highly recommend this totally underrated city.
Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to see where we're going to next.
La Dotta. The educated? No. La Dotta.
Say it again.
La Dotta.
Dotta.
Dotta. La Dotta.
Like a dot.
Okay. Like a dot.
Dotta.
Dotta.